What's up, traders? OTRK today was an A+ stock. So I'm going to go over some trades that I took on OTRK today. We're going to look at some high day breaks. We're going to take a look at a good loss that I took. And then we're going to take a look at the largest win that I've ever had, largest single trade win I've ever had, just about $1,000. So without further ado, let's jump into the clip. I want you guys to focus on the bid and the ask right here. Okay, right? We sold off at the open and we bounced and we're coming up to the high a day. And I mean, I should probably sound like a broken record at this point, but high a day breaks are where the money is at. Okay, it's the point on the chart where the most people are in synchronization on the movement of the price. For example, you've got shorts that are stopping out at this level. A lot of shorts like to use high a day as a stop loss, and you've got buyers that are buying for the breakout. So high a day, always a good spot. Let's take a look. Bid, ask, tape. Pay attention. This is where my eyes are right now. I'm going to play the clip. I'm watching this 107 level. Notice all the green that came through on the tape into 107, but we didn't break. Okay, that's meaningful to me. I'm thinking, okay, if 107 goes, we're probably going to go because we've struggled here before. Let's watch again. We've got a larger ask. We have a larger ask, but the bid is rebidding. And I'm going to rewind this actually, because this is interesting, right? After we see all this green, we can't break 107. We see all this red, the ask starts getting bigger, and we get the bid all the way down to 18. Now, you wouldn't know this unless you've had experience reading the tape, reading the level 2, but this is a place where, you know, buyers are stuck. They tried to buy into 107. They should be dumping into 106 and taking this lower. And the fact that this isn't going lower here, in fact, the bid actually starts building there, and just wait, it's going to build. Oh, we have another shot at going lower in 106. Can't crack it. And now the bid builds. Look at that. 148 on the bid. And right here, I just slammed the ask. So right here, I took 5,000 shares on the ask. I took another 5,000 shares there as we start to break. And here we go through high a day. So now we're through high a day. We've got 1,000 on the ask. There were places in there where I probably could have added to my position. Like right here is a clear one, you know, just add. And if it doesn't go right away, just get out. But nice little pop there. Nice bid that I got out into. So all in all, that was a 6-cent gain on 10,000 shares, $600. Okay, this next trade I actually lost on, but I really like this trade. I really like the setup, everything about it. We haven't broken the pre-market high yet, which was 118. What we had done is taken out the prior high a day, which was the clip I just showed you, and then we just started having this nice orderly pullback. Each candle was making a lower high and a lower low, and we've got wicks at the low. So I'm waiting for this break over 111, which is the prior candle high, and right at 111, we've got 588 on the ask. That's a pretty sizable ask. So I'm waiting for buying momentum into that price. And I'm going to take it ideally through 111, then through the highs, which are not that far away. So through 114, and then looking for this up through the pre-market high. So potential to be a massive, massive trade. Let's play the clip, see what I do here. This is a longer trade, so I'm going to try to talk through it, but stick with me here. Remember, 111 is where I'm watching here. So waiting for green into 111. I buy there, probably actually kicked off a lot of this green. We rip right through. So right now, I've actually, let me just rewind that quick because it's hard to see, but I buy initially. Okay, I have 10,000 shares at 111. Then as we're breaking, I actually buy again, another 10,000 shares. I only get filled on 6,000 of them. So I'm in 16,000 shares right now, which is a very sizable position for me. And I'm waiting for this to go. You know, I'm expecting this to go. I'm expecting to hold this, and I'm willing to take, you know, a 1-2 cent loss on this because I'm expecting this to absolutely fly through high a day, fly through that pre-market high. So waiting, and I'll add again if I see the right setup. It's still holding this bid at 111. We're seeing green. That's good. Okay, now I see this ask at 113. I feel like, okay, if we break 113, this candle is going to be big green candle, right? Through the highs and everything. So let's see. Watching 113, Same setup as at 111, waiting for that green. I do take off 5,000 shares there. Looks like I just took off 5,000 shares into 112 because you're struggling at 113. We just weren't breaking. Still holding my core though, 10,000 shares. And there we go. We got a bidder at 111. So if you just saw that bid jump from like 100 to 300. And so I'm adding right back at 112. We pop up and I'm saying, okay, it should go here. It should hold 111. No ifs, ands, or buts. Should hold 111 because we just saw that bid. And again, I'm trading the momentum. You know, every time you see a bid jump up like that, doesn't mean it's going to go immediately. But when you have momentum, like on a stock OTRK, these things should happen right away. And you can see the volume down here at the bottom. You know, this thing was trading just around 1 million shares a minute. That's a decent amount of volume. Okay, so watching for green through 113. Here it comes. I'm in another 5,000 shares. I have 21,000 shares on right now. 113 is going to break here. And I was expecting this to just fly. You know, this should have just gone. And it pulled up right at high a day, right at 114, rejected high a day. And if 111 cracks, I got to get out. I'm still holding 21,000 shares. Looks like 111's in a crack. I see all that red coming through, and then boom, I'm out right there. So I think I broke through 111, probably sold into 110 there. Took a sizable loss, but again, I had 21,000 shares on a break that very well could have happened through 114 all the way up to 118. I mean, this would have been probably my biggest trade to date, no doubt, if it would have worked out. And I think the setup was perfect for it. You have the high day break, you have the red to green, you have pre-market highs, you have all the concepts converging. So I like the trade. That's a loss that I'm willing to take. All right, last clip for you guys here. This was my single largest trade I've ever had. We're going to analyze this a bit. You know, we had touched off that 114 level. We pulled back, and now we're holding, and it looks like we're going to pop through high a day, through that pre-market high. You know, everything that I said about that first trade, I'm willing to take it again because it looks like it is reset up. And what we have at 110 is, I guess, kind of a psychological level because it's a rounded number, 110. But we also have a larger bid, so I'm looking to play through this bid here. Play the clip again. We're going to watch for green into 110. Bids are building behind, which is always nice. I love when bids are building. It's just such good confluence. Okay, I buy there at 110. It sets off this string of buying. I'm not saying that my order set that off, but I was part of that green. Looking for this to hold 110, and I'll add through 111 as well. Bids are building hot behind us, which is nice. I add through 111. I've got 15,000 shares now. Looking for this to just go. We're seeing lots of green. This is good. Still seeing green. Okay, wall of red. So now I'm going to get out of a piece. In fact, I got out of a little bit more than a piece. I only have 200 shares on, so I basically got out of everything right there. I probably didn't mean to sell all of it, but now we have 113. And I'm looking to buy into 113. We got the bid building behind us. Just waiting here, waiting here. I love that 113's building. Look at that. So 113's building, you know, it went from 500 to 600 to 800. Meanwhile, the bid, not really going down. You know, that should have scared anybody who was in this. It should have scared them out. The fact that the ask was growing like that should have scared them to sell into the bid. And we really didn't see any selling. Instead, what we're seeing is actually buying. The bid actually grew. The bid's growing again. We're seeing green on the tape. We got a 10,000 share buyer here into 113. So boom, I'm going to hit it right behind them. And we're going to see this break of 114 happen almost instantly. Place that I probably could have added actually. And instantly we just get a pop up into a halt. You know, was I expecting this? No, I wasn't. But what do we have here that led to such a great pop? Well, we had the high day break at 114. 2 candles that tapped off that 114 level, or 2 times it had retested it. And then we had the pre-market highs at 118. So these things, I mean, if you ask me right now, and again, you should know this by watching the videos, Where do you make the most money? It is on the high day breaks and the pre-market high breaks. That is where all the money is to be made on the breakouts, in my personal opinion. And that's a lot of it has to do with that's where short stop losses are, but that's also where the buyers come in as well. So if you know where those two things are, then you can be a pretty profitable scalper. So I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed these clips. If you did, toss me a like. Really appreciate it. Really helps the channel out. And I'll see you guys in the next video.